Scientists and space experts have been talking about the idea of a never-ending universe for a long time. This means they're thinking about a universe that goes on forever, with no starting point or ending point. They also call it the eternal or infinite universe. The main thought here is that the universe just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Some smart people came up with models that suggest the universe might be so huge that it doesn't have any edges or limits. But to be honest, this idea is still being talked about, and nobody can say for sure if it's true or not. All this talk about the never-ending universe comes from a branch of science called cosmology. Cosmology is all about studying how the universe began, how it's changing, and what it's made of. Cosmologists use lots of different ways to figure out what's going on, like looking through telescopes, doing experiments, and using math to make models. The never-ending universe idea challenges the old way of thinking about how the universe started, with something called the Big Bang, and what will happen to it in the future, collapsing in on itself. Instead, this idea says the universe has been here forever and will stay around forever. Understanding the never-ending universe is a big deal because it can help us find answers to really big questions. Scientists want to learn more about where the universe came from, how time and space work, and what will finally happen to everything. Also, thinking about the never-ending universe can change how we see ourselves and our place in it. Even though people are still studying and talking about this idea, it's super interesting and shows us how mysterious and amazing the universe is. The universe may be expanding forever, but it's not expanding at an infinite rate. What does this mean for our future? Scientists currently believe that the never-ending universe has been getting bigger since the Big Bang. What happens to the universe in the end depends on how it's shaped and how much dark energy is in it. Dark energy is a type of energy that makes up about 68% of the universe. It's the main reason why the universe is expanding faster and faster. But scientists don't really know much about dark energy yet. The universe is made up of different things. About 27% is dark matter, which is invisible and doesn't interact with light or other kinds of light-like stuff. Scientists have some guesses about where dark matter could be, but they're still not sure. The rest of the universe is regular matter that we can see, like stars and planets. Regular matter and dark matter are important for how the universe looks and changes. The idea of many universes is something people used to talk about mostly in stories. But now, scientists are also thinking about it. They call it the multiverse theory. It suggests that there might be other universes beyond what we can see. Some people also talk about parallel universes, where they could be planets and galaxies like ours, or even an endless number of parallel universes. These ideas are just thoughts for now, but they're pretty exciting for scientists who want to learn more about the never-ending universe. Before we move further, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. New discoveries about the never-ending universe can change how we think about where the universe came from. One really important thing that might change is the Big Bang theory. This is the main idea we use to explain how the universe started. This theory says the universe began as a super tiny point and has been getting bigger over time. But if the universe is endless, it might not have actually started like that, and we might need to think about the Big Bang theory in a new way. Thinking about an endless universe also affects how we see time. If the universe goes on forever, the time might not have had a clear beginning or end. This is different from how we usually think about time, as a straight line from the past to the future. The idea of the universe never ending also changes how we look at its future. Before, we mostly guessed about what the universe would do over time. But if the universe is truly endless, when we have more questions about what will happen to it. This idea also changes the main story we've been telling about how the universe has changed from a long time ago to now. We used to think that the universe started simple and got more complicated with stars, galaxies, and more. But if there are a lot of universes, each with their own rules and things, then the story might be much bigger than we thought. So, this idea of the never-ending universe makes us rethink a lot about where the universe came from, how it works, and even our place in it. It's like a puzzle that scientists are excited to solve. The idea of a never-ending universe has a big impact on future scientific research. As we learn more about the universe, scientists will need to look into new ways of studying it to really understand what it's like and what will happen to it in the end. There is this idea called the Big Crunch theory that says the universe will collapse on itself someday, but recent observations show the universe is actually getting bigger faster. This means scientists have to come up with different ideas and ways of studying to figure out what will really happen and how the never-ending universe fits into all of it. To study the never-ending universe, we'll need better technology. As we grow as a society and make better tools, we can study the universe in ways we never thought possible before. Think about super advanced telescopes and space gadgets. They'll help us look at the universe more closely and find new things. But there's still more to invent and learn to really understand how the never-ending universe works. Scientists need to keep pushing the boundaries of technology. Working together is super important for studying the never-ending universe. The universe is so huge and has so many things happening that no single group can figure it all out. Scientists from different areas and different countries need to team up and share what they find. Also, talking to everyone about the never-ending universe can make more people excited about science. When scientists and the public work together, they can really understand the universe and how it affects the world we live in. Thinking about a universe that goes on forever makes people wonder about big questions related to humans in the universe. In DC Comics, there's a group called the Endless, who represent different forces in their universes. They exist because the universe exists. In the real world, scientists and thinkers debate what will happen to the universe in the end. Some believe that because of God, everything will keep going and the universe will never stop. This idea connects with questions about why we are here and where we fit in. The never-ending universe also makes us think about the meaning of life. Some scientists suggest the universe will eventually run out of energy and things will slow down. This brings up questions about why we are here if everything will end someday. But other ideas say there could be many universes, always creating new ones, which gives us more possibilities and reasons to find meaning. Thinking about the never-ending universe pushes us to think about our place in the universe and what life really means. Our understanding of the universe is limited because of the ways we observe and explore it. Even though we have made progress, there is still a lot we don't know about how the universe works. The way things are, like the cosmological constant, creates a boundary that we can't go beyond, which stops us from learning more about parts of the universe. But that doesn't mean we should give up trying to learn more. We need to keep studying and exploring to find out more. As we learn about the universe, we understand that compared to its vastness, our lives and what we achieve are pretty short. We don't know exactly what will happen to the universe. It might slowly cool down or keep expanding because of dark energy. But that shouldn't make us stop exploring. Instead, it should make us want to do the best we can with the time we have and keep trying to learn more. In the end, the idea of a never-ending universe is really interesting and has caught the attention of scientists and thinkers. What we have confirmed about it, like the role of dark matter and dark energy and the chance of many universes, really affects how we see where the universe came from and how time and space are connected. The never-ending universe will also affect science in the future, which means we'll need better tools and to work together. It also brings up questions about humans and the meaning of life. Even though we don't know everything, the never-ending universe is still something we're learning about, and it makes us curious and amazed by the universe's mysteries. What's your view? Let us know in the comment section, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.